Hello everyone! This video will discuss the Mesoamerican intellectual revolution. First, let us discuss what is in this intellectual revolution. The Mesoamerican intellectual revolution arose from the entire area of Central America from southern Mexico up to the border of South America. The contributors of this intellectual revolution are the Mayans, Incas, Aztecs, and the Olmecs. Starting with the Olmec Empire, they are the first major Mesoamerican civilization from 1400 BC to 500 AD. They were strongly devoted to religion, and priests were highly respected. The Olmecs excelled in the arts. They've created many sculptures using wood, basalt, and jade. They have also invented the writing system. Next is the Mayan Empire. They started at around 300 to 900 AD. The greatest achievement is in the field of astronomy. They were knowledgeable about the number of days there are in a year and built the Kukulkan Pyramid with 365 steps signifying one day in a year. They also invented a calendar and a system of writing and was adept in mathematics. For the Aztec Empire, which arose during 1200 AD, they gave much importance to education. With this, their greatest achievement was in the field of medicine. They used many herbal remedies to prevent and cure different illnesses, one of which is an antispasmodic medication. They also invented a calendar system as well as an agricultural technique called the chinampa, which relied on small rectangular areas of fertile arable land to grow crops in the shallow lake beds. In addition to that, they also invented the canoe. Lastly, the Incan Empire is known for its stone-paved roads and stone buildings. They also created the first suspension bridge. Another one of their achievements is in the field of agriculture. They have developed the terrace farm technique wherein they cut into the mountain creating huge flat steps and an irrigation system as well. However, the arrival of the Spaniards in the event of the Spanish genocide caused some of the accounts to be erased in the records of history. So now let us discuss if the Mesoamerican intellectual revolution was widely accepted. The Mesoamerican civilization has a very sophisticated culture and practices in science. But with all that being said, they contributed highly when it comes to time. They are great builders. Science is highly driven by religion during that time, but they failed due to the Spanish Inquisition. To answer the question, the intellectual revolution is difficult to accept because it challenges an existing truth. It was solely accepted rather because it has complex religious beliefs and cosmological ideas. After all, their science is heavily driven by religion and their own beliefs. Also, some accounts were lost due to the Spanish Inquisition. Today, the Mayan civilization has still a compounding influence in the current society. The idea changed and influenced society and the world today through their inventions that were modified to fit the current times. The Mesoamerican civilization strongly believe in the influence of the cosmos in daily life and have developed a complex understanding of astronomy, which was considered advanced at that time. They use astronomy to predict eclipses, plan rituals, cultural celebrations, and in farming. Astronomy also helped in finding a solution to the survival of our species. The Mesoamerican civilizations measured time by using two calendar systems, namely the calendar round and the long count. They were not the first to discover it, but they had their interpretation of the calendar that helped shape today's modern calendar together with other ancient civilizations that had a similar calendar system. They also paved stone roads and built stone buildings that withstood earthquakes and other disasters without modern machinery and tools that are essential in today's technology. Moreover, the Mesoamerican civilizations were already producing rubber products 3 decades before Charles Goodyear discovered it in the 19th century. They were also skilled in mathematics and developed the concept of zero before the Romans. They also created a number system based on the number 20. Lastly, let's discuss what we can learn from this intellectual revolution. First, Mesoamerican civilization, which comprises a group of people with close cultural and historical ties. It appears to have become the key to the interconnected world, which is made up of so many ethnically diverse societies. Second, Mesoamerican civilizations are one of the 3 regions of the world where writing is known to have independently developed. They were able to communicate their thoughts and ideas in a readable form. This teaches us that communication is essential in building communities. Third, they provided formal education that taught us to have a systematic and structured form of learning Certain standards delivered to students by trained teachers to make sure that formal learning is standardized as well as learning institutions. And lastly, the Mesoamerican civilization led one of the world's greatest agricultural revolutions. And that would be all.